Hello world, it's April 11th, Thursday, 2024. I'm continuing with like these 10-minute vlog sessions for maybe a week or 30 days. And generally, I am just going to talk about what is kind of like the essence of the moment, I believe so. So there is no prompt other than just kind of going off of whatever is interesting or most pressing. Like, so this is like an art. You can think of it as a dance, as a verbal dance, a monologue, off with not like organized around any ideas. Hopefully the audio is fine. It's not like too far. I have my app open over here. So IamLLM.com is AI journaling. It is an AI journaling app for personal growth. Yes, there are several out there. This one is different because the AI is an extension of you. You put in your biography and you essentially have a conversation with yourself. You journal, and the journal talks back to you and gives you another perspective, gives you insights, takes a step back and makes connections between other journals of yours in the past. And it analyzes, gives you recommendation, gives you advice and reflections. So how it works is there's a chat, and then there are like preset prompts that you can ask by just clicking a button, and then it will come back and responds to that prompt. So the UI is pretty simple. You write and then you save it. You don't need to save it, but like you just have a chat window on the right, and you have this assistant, this little brain in your journal. So this is like journaling 2.0. It's like the next stage of writing, of journaling. So there's an enormous opportunity here for developers that really just have understanding of like what the opportunities are and are able to actually execute and put things into code and put things out there. So I believe that there's an immense opportunity here to make a lot of money. Yes. Make a big dent in the universe. Yes. Put this in a lot of people's hands and make their lives better by giving them a lot of insights into themselves. Like, I'm using this myself, and it's like, it's really amazing. You don't really want to just be writing a journal. If you're writing a journal, you would want to use this because you have this instant kind of like reflection and connections, and the AI is really good. Like right now, I'm using Mixtral, but I will add like an ability to like switch between different models. So you can use the latest GPT-4, you can use Claude, Gemini, and essentially the user will just pay for the credits, for the tokens that it takes to run these LLMs, and then that's going to be the pricing, how the pricing works. And like, yeah, you pay for that, and then there's some like kind of like fee on top of it that will cover like all the other expenses and be the profit. So the profit here opportunity is is huge. If you think about all the people, essentially, okay, all the people that write journals, yes, and then essentially it's for everybody, because it is an evolution. It gives you, it is a way to personal growth. It is for mental health. So everybody that's like seeking counseling or therapy, talk therapy, this is like revolutionary, and this is like way cheaper, and essentially it's very effective towards personal growth, kind of self-knowledge, self-understanding, and like evolution, like understanding things about yourself. And this is like, so I'm very excited about like working on this, because I care about this, and then like I can like really put my whole like all my energy and my time into this, and then really have a lot of satisfaction from seeing like a lot of people being benefited like by this, and like seeing people like their lives changed. So this is my really vision, like being able to put this into a lot of people's hands, so that they are spending a lot of time typing, talking voice to their AI companion, their journals, and getting all these insights, and really unfolding themselves, and like evolving themselves as artists, as humans. And this is really like what I'm passionate about. Like really, like the Artist's Way to me is like a cornerstone book. It's like it's really like a guide. It has been a guide to me, and okay, maybe I haven't like really touched it or opened it in years, but it was in the past. And fundamentally, like to me, I don't know of any better book or that gets down into like the creative process, or that talks about like mental health and like a good life. And like for me, that's like, that book talks about the good life of like being living well, and unfolding yourself, and being truly yourself, and being an artist. You know, it's about how to get unblocked as an artist. And so I came to this conclusion that this kind of like app is the way for me to move forward as an entrepreneur, as a developer. I have been trying a lot of different things, and I'm really set on this right now. I really strongly feel compelled to work on this kind of app and be the champion of it. And people may be like, oh, well, there's a lot of journaling apps out there, and why does the world need another one? Well, those journaling apps, they may be good. They don't really have this kind of insight that I have, and like they're not really they're not me. And like if I'm able to put this into the world and create something like this, there will be this is a positive thing for the world. And there's so much innovation, there's so much nuance. It's not just, oh, it's a journaling app. There's already 10 other journaling apps out there. It's not the same, because journaling is really just the starting point, like putting a lot of your thoughts onto paper, onto the file, then having feedback. Okay, but then like, how do you get that feedback? How does it connect with your other journals? What is the prompts that you use? What models do you use? Like, what does the UI look like? All these little details, decisions really make up the whole experience. And there's a lot of room for improvement, a lot of room for innovation, and a lot of different areas to go into. And really, just journaling is just getting started. And really, it's about increasing your connections with the LLM, as the LLM is just a new kind of evolution of our minds, of our beings. So really, it's like everybody is going to need this the same way everybody needs a computer to like get through college. Like you're gonna need imllm.com in order to get through college, to do your job, to work, to kind of to live, because this is a new kind of evolution of what it means to be human, of managing information, of understanding yourself, of self-regulation. And so the next vision after like the journaling part is done is like having a Telegram bot, so you can always text with your AI, and the AI is essentially you, and then like adding like fine-tuning so that it's like really responds in a way that you would respond, so that you are kind of like multiplying, amplifying yourself, your thoughts, your brain, your neural nets are amplified, and you're able to have these what was before inner monologues. Now they're externalized. You're having a monologue with this software that's like a reflection of you, or it's just a clone of you, and you're talking to it. And then the next logical step is having like other AIs that are tuned on, fine-tuned on like on historical characters or like mentors. Like I would love to speak with Steve Jobs or Tony Robbins or Ralph Waldo Emerson or Henry David Thoreau, and I can have all of them in my mastermind group, and then have auto chat going on between my AI, my clone, and these other clones, and then like have them send me a report every day or every couple hours on like what insights do you have for me, how my life can evolve, how can I can find insights and advice from these biographies of other people that have done great things, that are just great examples of evolved humans, of humans that live very, very deeply and really understand like the whole spectrum and like of what it means to be human and alive and conscious. So that's the really exciting part, and like that period, like that's exciting. That's what I'm working towards. And so journaling is a step towards that, and like of distilling, like having a Ralph Waldo Emerson AI clone is just gonna be game changer. And then if we can just talk to your AI clone all the time, and that would just be wonderful. Peace.